Hello and good morning. Welcome to the long-awaited Metal Gear Survive stream that everyone's, I'm sure, very excited for. Everyone loves Metal Gear Survive. You go online and you only hear good things about this game. And look, they've been working on this game. Uh, there was an event this year, just a couple days ago. And the last update was in 2019, which I didn't realize at the time. I opened this game once and saw that there was this one dated like 2 days ago at the time. I was like, oh man, they're still working on this. No, maybe not. I'm excited about Metal Gear Survive though. It might be bad, but I'm under a legal and moral obligation to play this game. Yeah, I know nothing. I know nothing except for video when it came out of like people putting up fences and just punching zombies through them. Sorry, I'm sure it'll be fine. We're retelling the options of the options. It's before noon. How did I possibly say options? What did I even want to say? The events of Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker? And Ground Zeroes? This is how it really went down. Yeah, this is what it was like. Metal Gear with no Hideo Kojima behind it at all. Even that's not. I mean, it's true, but like, this game seems to take so much stuff from 5 that it's like they couldn't even make a Metal Gear without Kojima real.
That's the last of the investigators. All right, let's get started.
In this game, instead of the cool, the beloved crew we know and love, we get to play as a bunch of dudes in masks.
One journey will end in purgatory, but let us pray that they who travel the depths of hell will this time reach paradise.
This is the next one.
No, not this one.
Morning, morning.
Close, but not quite.
One of these will be me, the player.
Well, sir.
Let me see that.
I'll play as John Snake, I think. Excuse me? Oh, I was not tabbed in. The real John Snake. Power outage 2, that sucks. It's too hot for the power to be out now. Hey Sean, hey Coraline. We're here.
Are you sure that this is the one, sir?
That's the one.
Yeah. Thanks.
What's up, Majambo? Yeah, we're surviving.
Good to see you again. Forgive me.
I love Metal Gear Solid 2. If this game is even 100 as good as Metal Gear Solid 2, I'll be happy.
Cover me!
Yeah, enjoy studying. Dude, my power was out, last Wednesday. Hey, it's the guy. That's not John Snake. And it fortunately came back pretty quickly, but it was like, if this is out for more than a few hours, I'm gonna have to leave. It's gonna be too hot. This is how it really went down. Oh my god. It's gonna be one of those games. I'm gonna have to balance around the really loud explosions in engine and the really quiet everything else. Yeah, new loudest noise ever just dropped. We'd love to have it happen. Yeah, Mojambo, this is the post Kojima. They never pushed it as a retcon. They were like, here's our alternate story. Here's our alternate history of Metal Gear. Where there's zombies and you have to always be connected to the internet. But I don't know, maybe it's cool. I'll recreate Solid Snake from memory, I think. For John Snake here. Yeah, I spent so long not playing this game, but it, you know, All things have to be done at some point. What does Snake look like? He's kind of got a beard. I like the chops. This could be like a snake-like base head. Oh, there's only 4 haircuts. Okay, well, I guess that's probably as close as we're gonna get. How are you gonna create a character and only have 4 haircuts? And 5 hair colors? What's the point of customizing my character? The Final Fantasy 15 like expansion multiplayer mode had better character customization than this. That's actually probably the closest comparison to this game. They do, well, this is bald, yeah. Shaved head, but you know. Shaved, you got the shaved fade. Shortcut curly hair. And then just a dude haircut. I mean, it's just a guy. The facial hair is kind of all horrible. Okay, well that's fine. I guess this is just what John Snake looks like since I can't really replicate anything else. Hold on, we get a little facial feature. A chin tattoo. Yeah, I don't remember. Was this a PS3 game? I don't think we're pushing that far back. Oh, dude, you can be fucking Zell Final Fantasy? This is the exact tattoo he has. No clown makeup either. I mean, I guess we'll just be some fucking guy. Oh, well, I guess he's got a scar. That's fine.
Cover me! Need cover! Acknowledged. Got it! What's wrong with you? That won't work. I see an enemy. Go, go, go!
Okay. Voice 1's good.
Go, go, go!
That's fine. I know, I'm just some fucking guy. I mean, that's what John Snake is. Just some guy. We're probably gonna be wearing a facial covering anyway. Dom Gears of War? Did he have a tattoo? I don't remember. Maybe. He might have had one in Gears 3 when they started having no sleeves. I just got really scared that they were gonna make this a first-person shooter. It's fine though. I know it isn't. Yeah, we survived in this MF. Holy shit, there he is. That's John Snake.
You're the key to everything.
This is gonna be a good time. Huh. Dude, that does kind of look like the guy from A Way Out. The character I played as.
Signal acquired. Collecting the package.
This is how it went down. Oh yeah, you can't access a menu, an options menu in this game until after you do all this. So I had to
This is practically an
I had to jack in and then
Soon,
skip like 80 cutscenes to get to the tutorial where I could change the like screen resolution and graphics options.
punishment for our having strayed from the paths of righteousness.
You do like your poetic turns of
Could you guys speak up a little bit, please?
but I'm not in the mood for them. I'll get straight to the point. I read the report.
What's up, T?
This one's infected.
Yes. Which is what put the subject in suspended animation. But
I wanna turn it up, but it's gonna play the loudest
And
noise
then a
ever
threat to
again.
mankind becomes reality.
that won't be the case.
Why not?
I told you, this soldier is a traveler. A traveler who is going to enter the gates of hell for us.
I'll just whisper a little bit.
Are you serious? After how long it's been since we've heard from the Corps? With the energy we have left, we don't even know if anyone we send would make it through. And you want to risk the fate of the section on this? An infected?
That is why this one is the perfect candidate. This soldier cannot live in our world anymore. To put it another way, no one is more qualified to carry out a mission on the other side. Am I wrong? There's one other
Morning,
advantage that
Atrix.
no one else has. Look at the left arm.
The left arm.
It's just an arm.
That arm was lost 6 months ago when it was severed.
What?
And yet, it regenerated. A result of the infection stimulating tissue growth.
I
Nothing
can't
we
do
haven't
this.
seen before. Except this time, we're talking about human tissue. Evidence of remarkable adaptation against the infection. With the dead running rampant on
Brace
the other side,
yourselves for a really loud
this one is
explosion
more
if
than
one
capable of
happens.
Responding to the threats there. 1943, Philadelphia. Teleportation. That experiment
Philadelphia
gave us the
reference?
first glimpse of the future. Now this soldier can give us everything we've been after ever since.
All we've done is continue to fail, including 6 months ago. We cannot take a chance on ideas with no basis in reality.
There is a basis for this. Those who have descended to hell are able to see further than others, Gruen.
Another one of your prophecies. Enough of that nonsense.
My proposal will bring glory to the section and to you. You intend to use this one as a test subject in the future, don't you? But any result of those efforts would be trivial. If this mission succeeds, the rewards will be immeasurable. Think of the research and how it's stagnated. Better yet, this could lead directly to the power that unites the world.
I'll get the section on board. After all, you acting on your own authority would be unforgivable. I'll give you instructions in due course. Until then, do not take matters into your own hands.
Oh, buddy, he's gonna take matters into his own hands.
How blissfully unaware they are. The future is in my hands.
The moment they lost Kojima, they apparently also lost the team that did the audio balancing. That's true, Hoda. I believe we might get a glimmer of something good here in Metal Gear Survive, based on its foundations. All right, brace for a loud noise.
Standing in Dite, the world beyond the wormholes.
Worm?
Abandon all hope from here on. Not to mention fear and doubt. Your Beatrice is waiting up ahead. Better get going.
Beatrice?
As I mentioned in the briefing, first order of business is to head for base camp.
Alright, here we are. In the game.
You'll need to procure all weapons and equipment on site for this mission. Same goes for food. To enter the gates of hell, you had to shed everything.
Give me a second. Yeah, so here's where you have to go to get to options. What am I trying to do here? Seems fine. We'll be naked, but we're no naked Snake. Actually, as you can see, John Snake has clothes on.
Oh, guess I never introduced myself. Call me Good Luck. Not a bad name for the pilot of this ship, huh?
Hell yeah. Good Luck is a great name.
That's to be expected, though. You just came out of suspended animation. But if your life runs out, you'll just be another one of them. Keep an eye on it.
It's a little grayish. We'll see how it pans out.
Gotta go up and over.
Yep.
And watch your step.
Learn how to
Base
press
camp
A.
is still a ways ahead. Base camp is beyond those ruins. Now go. Your journey's just getting started.
You have signed out. Oh, okay. Guess I signed out. I guess maybe the right trigger is the sign out button. Yeah, this game you have to be connected to the server to play the whole time. This is one of those games from like an era where they were making games where you have to be online always to play them. I feel like not too many games with that feature actually were created. There's like this one. That SimCity 2013 or whatever. Yep. We're back. Well, hey, we get to see the menu screen. Look how John Snake's doing. Oh yeah, one of the Diablos. Diablo 3, I think it was. But maybe 4 is also like that. It's just, you know, you gotta get a disconnect in. But we're back. We're so back. Oh, okay, I guess we're back here. The game is always online, but it doesn't actually save your progress, I guess. That's okay.
I'm monitoring your status over comms via the wormhole. Oh, guess I never introduced myself. Call me Good Luck. Not a bad name for the pilot of this ship, huh? Your life is low. That's to be expected, though. You just came out of suspended animation.
Only saves at the
But if your
base
life
camp.
runs out,
What's the point of having it always be online then?
keep an eye on it.
That's crazy.
Gotta go up and over. And watch your step.
No, they just had an event like 3 days ago. I was showing earlier the status of events in Metal Gear Survive. They're running one right now.
Now go. Your journey's just getting started.
The Mysterious Ferryman. And then the next previous update is from like 2019. Oh, it's just on autocycle? Wow. The Metal Gear Survive, the true fans are still out there, I bet. We're out here. I'm among them. They're all here right now, yeah.
Don't move! Hands up! Back away from him! Your gear? A Mother Base survivor? Hey, you okay?
But I don't think he's okay. Yep, new loudest noise ever dropping.
What did you do to him?
I didn't even think about that. My guy has a voice, but I guess he's gonna be a silent protagonist. Oh, they played the noise. Yup. Yup, it's Metal Gear. Hope you like getting epic headshots. Just like Solid Snake did. Oh wow, that's some loot on this corpse. Yeah, they're calling it the most balanced audio in a video game. John Snake's kind of got that swag. John Snake has like really broad shoulders, I'm noticing. That's the snake gene. Would they have more or less lens flare if this was a Kojima game? I don't know. They probably got that right.
I just had to shoot my brothers.
Again, they're like kind of aping a lot of Metal Gear Solid 5 for this one, right?
I'm not gonna die.
Holy
here,
shit,
that's
it's
for sure.
him.
I've got a long list of questions for you.
It's
those things?
John Survive.
What happened to my unit? Tell me.
I'll answer your questions.
Who are you?
The man you're talking to. If you need a name, call me Good Luck. And you? What do I call you?
Name's Reeve.
Reeve?
Of course.
Of course, it's Reeve.
What's so funny?
Nothing, forget it. Now, as promised, let me answer your other questions. The monsters you encountered are called Wanderers. I'll spare you the details, but they were once human like you and I, until they were infected by some unknown life form, which turned them into what you saw. And you were in a world destroyed by Wanderers. Welcome to Dite. It exists in a dimension separate from your own.
Unknown life form? Separate dimension? What kind of shit are you trying to pull?
Alright, this is kind of incredibly funny
This is
for
no
them to
joke.
just shoehorn
Whether
this
you believe me or
into
not, look around you.
Metal Gear.
Clearly you realize the predicament you're in.
Yeah, dog, you went into the wormhole. There's zombies there.
Which brings me to this. I want to give you an opportunity. Work with us. Do that, and I'll make sure you have a ticket out of there. We're your only lifeline. Surely you're not gonna turn that down.
When this is over, I'm gonna send you to hell myself.
I like that answer. Now, as before, head through those ruins to base camp. How you go about that is up to you and the captain.
I've never played Acid. I've seen a little bit of it.
You mean this clown?
You have an objection? We're the ones who went there to complete a mission.
But I
in the
know
first
there's no
place.
wormholes
I
in
didn't
that
think you would have
game.
a problem taking orders from someone else.
All right, whatever. Okay, I've got an idea. Like Good Luck said, we need to head to this base camp. But we have to make sure we don't bring any of those things with us.
I'll play it sometime for sure.
Luckily, I have some C4 an engineer in my unit was carrying. More than enough to bring this place down. I'll go plant the C4. Meanwhile, you get on out of here and secure our escape route. All right, let's get this show on the road. And don't you run off without me, Captain.
That rules. That's me. I'm the
It'll be
one
good to have around. But for now,
selling import
we're not gonna
copies
leave
to
without a weapon,
GameStop.
are you?
Yes, the crafting table. Let's fucking go,
All
baby.
sorts of things wash up in Dite from other dimensions. Some of them will help you complete your mission, so go on, don't be shy. Finders keepers, right?
We're playing a video game now. All right, I have to go and what do you mean music volume on off? I'm setting voice chat to invalid, of course. This is the most insane volume options to be in a video game, I think. I just want to turn the voices up. Okay, I guess we're just rocking with what we've got. Would you like there to be music? I'm thinking off. This is the famous pipe spear from Metal Gear Survive. It's made from iron, which can be found in the world of Metal Gear Survive.
You've got what you need. Now go ahead and craft a weapon.
It's it's more over than I could have ever known. I should have known, but somehow I didn't think there would be a crafting table. Somehow I thought this would be like, you know, one of those games, like a Dead Rising type, which I guess kind of has crafting, but you know.
Barricade shouldn't be that hard to destroy. Try out that weapon you crafted.
Oh god. Oh fuck. It's not how I thought it was gonna be. I thought it would be like, you know, you find shit in the world and it's maybe kind of whack because it's weird for Metal Gear. But it's more of like a... I don't know. It's one of these. Maybe it's awesome eventually though.
Another wanderer. Avoid
I never get into crafting games. Whenever I see my friends playing them,
wanderers can see as well as hear. If you enter their field of vision or make a loud noise, that's when they attack.
like whenever I boot up one,
And move
I get filtered within probably the first 5 hours because I think crafting games pretty much suck for the first 5 hours of them. Whenever I see someone like 20 hours into a crafting game, there's some like crazy shit going on. So maybe this one gets awesome eventually. I don't know.
Take advantage of this to avoid any unwanted attention.
It does not, in fact, get awesome. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll stay optimistic. Maybe I'll have like a really like maybe I'll like lose my mind,
There's a
kind
wanderer
of.
up ahead too. You'll need to eliminate it. You can put a wanderer out of commission by destroying the crystallized
Oh,
area on
the
its back.
backstabber
Sneak
skill.
up on it from behind and take it out with your knife.
Is it Rust? I've never played Rust, but maybe. It might be a Rust-like. Terraria's not really a crafting game. Also, I fucked up. Yeah, no kidding, they spotted me. It's fine. It's important to be ready for a situation where they spot you. Terraria is not really a crafting game. Also, I co-op that with Rename, and honestly, Rename did most of the like crafting type stuff to my benefit. Minecraft's not really a crafting type game though. Minecraft's more of a building type game. I guess crafting type games do usually have building eventually,
Base
right?
camp is just ahead.
See that ladder? You can climb it. Movement consumes stamina. That's right.
This is Reed.
Okay,
The
so it
C4's
takes
planted.
stamina not
Making
to
my way
walk,
out now.
but to move and to crawl while crouched. To move while crouched and to crawl. That's kind of exhausting. I guess that makes sense too. I'll never stop believing. Metal Gear Survive's gonna go crazy around like hour 500. Yup, they're the dead dogs now. Now we get to learn what really went down. John Snake left behind. This is what they didn't let you see in Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. They panned away just before the wormhole. It's the famous box from Metal Gear.
All right. Revival went A-OK. I know you've just woken up and you're probably wondering what the hell's going on, but we're short on time.
Of
I'll
course.
give you the gist of things while we wait for the wormhole digger to finish starting up.
You have to speak up, man. This game's too loud for me to turn the volume up.
I'm going to be sending you to another dimension. Yeah, I'm sure you have plenty of questions, but I haven't got time to answer them. Just listen to me. Take a look at this photo. 1968. South Vietnam. It was taken in a town in the north by a journalist accompanying American forces.
I guess I can
Took it
babysit
right
the
before he
mixer.
was killed. Killed by the thing in this photo. And that thing used to be human. Don't believe me? In the section, we have a name for humans that have turned into these monsters. We call them Wanderers. They get infected by this life form we've yet to fully understand. And they end up like that. Wanderers are extremely ferocious. They attack anyone they see indiscriminately. But the worst part is, even when you destroy a Wanderer, the life form that infected the person doesn't die. If we don't do something about them, before we know it, there will be enough of them to destroy the human race. Fortunately for us, back then they appeared in a part of Vietnam where American forces were fighting. That meant we were able to send in a team, in amongst our boys, to wipe them out fast. We got every last one of them. We made the operation look like one of the massacres that occurred throughout the country. Of course, there's a reason the section was able to detect their presence. We've known about this life form for decades now, and about the world it comes from. While it looks a lot like ours, it's populated by Wanderers.
Of course.
It's like a
Dark
vision of
Earth.
hell. We at Wardenclyffe section first observed a wormhole to this other world about 30 years ago. We've studied them ever since. The reason being, we can extract energy from Wanderers. We call it Kuban energy. We're talking about a massive energy source. One that could very well shift the balance of power in the world. As you know, 6 months ago, an enormous wormhole appeared over Mother Base when XOF attacked you. That event enabled us to obtain the coordinates of their world. So for the first time since our research began, we sent out a manned expedition team, the Charon Corps. But we lost all contact with the Corps a while back. Our assumption is they're all dead. You'll have 2 mission objectives. First, recover the research data the Charon Corps left behind and gather Kuban energy.
Of course. We're all in it for the Kuban
Rescue any
energy.
Corps survivors you come across. I'm aware that ideally we'd be sending a team that's fully equipped for this kind of mission. But there's no time for that. Not with the Hound of Hell after us. Plus, with the energy we have at the moment, the wormhole will only be able to transport one person. You'd rather sit this one out? Sorry, but you don't get a choice. The reason being, you're already infected with that life form I was telling you about. And if you don't want to turn into one of those things, you better do what I tell you. The Charon Corps' research data should include information on a way to prevent a person from turning into a Wanderer. Looks like the digger's ready. When you arrive on the other side, start by heading for the base camp that the Corps used. I'll be issuing all instructions by radio. Guess I'll see you in hell. Good luck, Captain.
Okay. Volume back down. No getting owned. Just need to tell the server that I watched the cutscene That's all.
Looks like you lost them. That's base camp you can see from there. Make your way to his location.
I'm all right. I can make it on my own.
Yeah, I just got an achievable pop-up. There's no... I am in an endless battle. There's no getting rid of them, apparently. On every
Life forms
platform,
detected.
no matter what I
Breaking
do,
from
even though I have them
emergency
turned
sleep
off.
mode. Rebooting.
Yup, remember the cylinder robot from Peace Walker? It's back. I've never finished Peace Walker either. I just ended up watching a cutscene compilation for that one because I didn't really find the game
Standalone
very engaging.
Operational support program. Virgil AT9. Reboot complete.
I'm a different person
It
now.
has been
I bet I could
34
do it
days,
now.
9 hours, 12 minutes, and 2 seconds. Commencing debrief.
Take a closer look. They aren't
Peace
with the
Walker
Karen
sucks.
Corps.
It's
I
got
detect a
weird
device on
vibes.
you. Connect it to me.
You can blame the PSP for that, probably.
Line of communications with section authenticated.
Personal data acquired. Welcome aboard Karen's boat, Captain.
Hey Hatsune Miku, I hate
Why
Doritos
don't I begin
and
by introducing
Rathalos
myself?
from Monster
I
Hunter.
am Standalone Operational Support Program, Virgil AT9. It's nice to meet you.
Monsters, now talking machine.
No need to be surprised. She was originally the Charon Corps support AI. They were scheduled to rendezvous there.
Internal database voice print match. It's been a long time, good luck.
It's Tigrex, actually. Don't you fight, which one is Rathalos in?
It
Is
sure
that like
has,
Portable
Virgil.
Ops or something?
Sorry to spring this on you so soon, but I'd like to give you a new mission. You can find the details in the captain's department. Well, this was unexpected. The wormhole's closing as I speak. Probably have to plan to thanks for this. Virgil, you take over as the captain's mission support. I'm counting on you.
Good luck's gotta go dark. Hope we'll be alright.
Peace Walker remake? I don't think they would do
Do
it.
not worry. I will assume the role of the captain's mission support.
Delta seems to be mostly
We
like
downloaded mission information from the device you connected.
one for one-ish,
Our
right?
support
With
systems
3.
are already
Peace
up
Walker,
and
to make
running.
that game good, you need to remake the game.
According to this information, the Karen Corps has already ceased its activities.
It's got the same problem that like Kingdom
The
Hearts
captain's
Birth by
mission
Sleep
is to
has, where
recover
it's
the
a
core's data
third-person
and gather
action
Kuban
game
energy. The mission also includes exploring Dite and rescuing
on the
any
PSP,
survivors.
so
Is
it's
this
like
correct?
super zoomed in, and every room's really small.
So, the two of you are talking to each other. What's the deal with that? There's some reason there are two of you?
That reason is unknown. Originally, when I was participating in the Karen Corps' operations, he didn't exist.
Metal
What I
Gear
deduce from
Solid?
this
I don't know what
is a
that is.
personality created out of necessity amid the unforeseen situation that forced me to enter emergency sleep mode.
And what might that unforeseen situation be?
Unknown. When it occurred, all data I acquired while
Oh,
supporting
I've
the
never
core
played
was
an
lost.
ape game, so
And what exactly do you know?
I don't know.
We're AIs designed to offer special operations support. I imagine we'll be able to provide you and the captain with valuable information for your mission.
Alright, so why don't you start being useful? I don't know the first thing about this place, or the monsters here. Tell us everything you know.
This world is located on the other end of a wormhole, or a distortion in space-time. For convenience, we call this world Dite.
Hold on, I'm getting a work call. We love work. We hate work. It's been a miserable week at work. We're supposed to have a long weekend. It's true, it is Big Boss. It sounds like I'm just gonna have to keep an eye on things.
We've learned in the course of our investigation that Dite's environment is very similar to that of
Which
Earth.
means I'll just have my fucking big screen up on the side.
However, it is decisively different from Earth in factors such as the presence of wanderers and the dust.
Dust?
The dust is a mist-like substance made up of micro-sized particles of unknown composition. It covers the greater part of Dite. It is extremely toxic to humans, and without some form of countermeasure, a person cannot operate within it
I
unimpeded.
think regular dust is pretty toxic to humans too.
How do we get back to our world?
Like, you can't breathe that shit. That gets you eventually.
There is a way, though this is not currently possible.
Why not?
To return home, we need to activate a device called the Digger, which is capable of generating large wormholes. However, we lack the data to do this.
The Karen Corps intended to use the Digger to return home, so it's highly likely that the data you will recover will describe how to activate it.
Looks like my only way out of here is to help you with this mission. Let's split up to look. Just need to find this Corps' data.
If I may be so forward, the captain should probably be the one doing the searching. Mr. Reeve, sir,
Yeah, I'm just keeping
I detect in you localized hyperthermia, most likely caused by severe inflammation.
keep a window
I do
up
not
on the
recommend
side
staying on your feet
so I can
for
see
too
if something
long.
fucking explodes.
You can read me like a book, huh?
Well, I think we have a plan. Let's get started right away. It's going to be a long road, but remember, Captain, a journey of 1,000 miles wasn't built in a day.
I don't think that's the quote.
I think the expression is either a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, or Rome wasn't built in a day, isn't it?
Is that so?
Yeah.
Sorry, Captain. Looks like the accident
The
hit a
accident.
number on her bits and bytes.
Before you begin your mission in earnest,
Oh boy, I got a
let's go
supply
over
box.
some basics.
Yeah, login bonus,
Open your
baby.
iDroid.
Yup, it's a video game.
Unlike us, you humans need food and water to live.
Be sure to eat or drink when you become hungry or thirsty.
Remember that, everyone.
Speaking of which, let's find you something to eat. Open your iDroid's map screen.
I'm 29% hungry right now.
The map displays terrain you yourself have visited. As we've lost the data the Corps collected, you'll have to map unexplored terrain yourself.
In areas where we can support you, the map will also show your current position. However, this does not apply outside of these areas. There, you'll have to study the lay of the land to figure out where you are.
The situation report informs you of the current situation. At the moment, you need to secure
Yeah?
food and water.
Yeah, it should do that.
Information is added to the report as the situation warrants, so be sure to check it on a regular basis. Now, let's get back to finding food and water. We've detected a place with usable resources. Begin by heading there. We've marked their predicted location on the map. Place a guide marker.
You've placed a guide marker.
Yup.
Just like this, you can set your destination to wherever you like.
Excellent.
Pay attention to your stamina. You should rest. You've arrived at the objective. Now
Here
hunt
we
an
are.
animal to obtain food.
This is kind of like Metal Gear, right? Remember when you had to procure your own food? It was a lot like this.
Food has more nutritional value when you cook it. You also risk getting sick if you eat food raw, so keep that in mind as well.
Food and drink you obtain can be selected and used.
I know, it is pretty Monster Hunter-like.
It probably goes without saying that by eating and drinking, you satiate your hunger and quench your thirst.
Alright, give me 1 second on this. I'm putting up the cube. I have to sort this work thing out. It sounds like I won't actually have to do anything really. But give me a couple minutes. Good time for a break anyway. We're so back. Hopefully ends up being nothing. But you know, whatever. If I have to suddenly leave to work, just know that hackers are ruining my long weekend.
Alright, you've secured food and drink for the time being. Return to base camp for now.
Return to base camp? I have so many bottles of clean water to pick up. Oh my god, my inventory. My screen.
Allow us to introduce another feature, the use of stamps. Placing a stamp on the map allows you to make a note of a place you visited.
It's so over. Man, it's... We're here.
This completes your first mission.
When you return to base camp, we'll automatically send.
I've detected a new memory board. Sync with me to update your iDroid's data.
I will. Please let me like cook my food first. I'm crafting grilled sheep. I'm crafting roasted gerbil.
Doing so will make you sick, so be sure to cook it properly.
Alright, now how do I eat food? That's my equipment. I've unequipped my spear somehow. Oh god, it's so over. There we go, there it is. Deep in my equipment menu is the spear somewhere. There it is. Wait! It was right there! Oh my... What the fuck, man? Alright. Let's eat this grilled sheep. My nameplate? I could put a nameplate on? I think I'm good. I don't know why I have acquired those. Yeah, it's my downloadable content and my login bonus. Morning, Ruby. Yeah. Hook me up with some gadgets, maybe. Oh, those are head accessories, of course. Happy Big Friday. It truly is. Oh, it really is John Snake when you put the bandana on. The Rayhead's pretty funny. It's gotta be the bandana. ARC helicopter. Alright, I am locked in. John Snake. I'm locked in, not thinking about work anymore. Just have to look at the computer like every hour or so. Yeah, Yeah, John Snake had very limited customization
We just
options.
went over some basics, but this was time well spent. After all, this knowledge will be indispensable to surviving this environment. I hope you'll keep it in mind.
May the rest of the mission
Yes,
go
now I
as
can
well.
immerse myself in
Now
survival.
then, on to recovering the data of the Karen Core.
The Corps set up observation posts around DTED, accumulating research data on the memory boards there.
We detected a memory board during your exploration earlier. Make your way to its location.
Yep, I got the recipe for normal fences. I can co-op. Co-op in Metal Gear Survive.
Captain, during your exploration earlier, we detected a memory board left behind by the Karen Core. However, at the same time, we also detect a large number of wanderers in that area. It's highly likely that when you go to retrieve the board, you're going to have to fight for it. You should craft units that will aid you in taking on multiple enemies.
Craft units. A fence. Oh. Suppose I will craft some fences. Is 50 Kuban energy per fence? It's just a fence. Yep, I'm equipping fences.
When you craft a weapon, you can equip it off the bat, or send it to the storehouse. Also, when you access the storehouse, you can change equipment such as your weapons and units.
I probably want a few
All right,
fences,
then.
right?
Go and retrieve
Like
the
3.
memory board. I've marked its predicted location on the map. Check it on your iDroid.
Can I craft like a new weapon? Like an extended spear? No. No, only weapon in the game is the pipe spear right now, actually. Yeah, I'm prestiging the pipe spear. What of it? Pipe spear +1. I can't sprint for too long or Snake will get too hungry and tired to eat. John Snake, that is. See, naming my player character John Snake is it's got 2 benefits. 1, it's a good name. 2, when I forget the character's name and just start calling him Snake over and over again, it works. Look at that bird. That bird probably would make a full course meal. It's not where I need to be. This is like, it's kind of like Fortnite. That's the storm right there. This is like the original vision for Fortnite. Which makes me think maybe Konami didn't go hard enough. Maybe they should have made Metal Gear Survive Battle Royale. Hey Hope, happy Friday. Yep, there they are. They sighted me. Oh, it's the famous Metal Gear Survive gameplay that we've all learned so much about. If only John Fortnite was here. That's true. Damn, it'd be so cool if John Snake was hitting the Gwitty though. Okay. Is this an openable door? They're trying to scare me with the dust, but I think I'm not quite entering it from this angle. Real life advice. Be careful. Do not enter. They don't want me to enter. This isn't like Fortnite. I can't like make stairs. Computer, help me out. I'll drink some water. Maybe I'll even eat some berries. Oh, here's how you do Fortnite placement. Can I do like removal then? Doesn't seem like it. It's so over. It's so over. Is there like a hole on that side? Maybe the hole's on that side of the fence. The ultimate obstacle. John Snake can't open fence. There was a secret back entry.
Just a moment. There are crystals
Holy
nearby.
shit, crystals? Dude, I love extracting Kuban energy.
If you come across crystals while you're out exploring, be sure to gather as many as you can.
You know I will be gathering as many Kuban crystals as I can while exploring. That guy got me. Good
Your
work.
life has dropped. You should secure your immediate surroundings and then heal yourself.
Kudos to you. But I'll be taking that Kuban energy.
When facing off against a horde of wanderers, utilize defense units you have crafted, such as fences, to attack from a protected position and maintain the upper hand.
They tell me this, but I walked to the other side and just
To your location as well.
everyone came up to me. I didn't even have to place a fence. Yeah, I'll be taking all these pallets. This really is Fortnite, except without shooting, which is bizarre to say because it's a Metal Gear game, at least in title. Dude, I'm gonna have so many sacks and clay.
Access the memory board and secure its data.
Oh, give me a second. I've got sacks of clay to pick up.
You're approaching the weight limit of what you can carry.
The
At
weight
this rate,
limit,
it'll impact your
of course.
activities, so be careful.
I don't know where I can view that, but 73 out of 75 kilograms, carrying around a bunch of sand. That's fine. That sand could be important later.
Data acquired from memory board. I will analyze it. Return to base camp.
Missed some Kuban energy. This will be important for us, as acquiring Kuban energy is one of my primary objectives here. I think I just got encumbered. Yeah. Picked up too much clay and became encumbered. And now my vision's getting all blurry because I'm carrying too much clay. Or maybe because I'm hungry. Hard to say. When my stomach's only 18% full, this is kind of how I get to.
When you return to base camp, the map screen is updated.
We analyze your travel log and send the results to your iDroid. It'll be quicker for you to see for yourself than for us to explain it. So take a look at the map screen.
Time to analyze the data. Please synchronize your iDroid with me here.
Yeah, isn't eating clay kind of bad for you though? I don't know, I think I read that in a book or something. Maybe in a Wikipedia article.
The data on the memory board you obtained becomes available to us when you connect the board to us. Let's go ahead and take a look at the data on it. Analysis complete. The board contains research data on Dite, primarily on Wanderers and Kuban Energy, as well as
That's fair.
operational records. You can...
So that's part 1 of the captain's mission in the bag.
No. The data that was recovered is only part of the entire record. To recover all of the data, further expeditions will be required.
We've
But
got to
on
get a
these
bustling
expeditions, please be ever more careful. This
base
world may
established
be
here,
home to
Ryu.
threats
Come on.
even greater than those we are aware of.
And for a machine, you're pretty damn vague. Did you learn anything from this data you got?
After connecting with the memory board, part of our internal memory was restored. According to this data, the Karen Core was more than equipped to handle the Wanderers.
And how'd the unit get wiped out?
Unknown. The data we recovered didn't shed any light on this.
With more data, our memory may be fully restored. Continue your searches. We must find out what happened to the core.
Yep, I learned a recipe for sandbag footholds.
With the additional information available to me, I've detected multiple new memory boards. The details are available in the situation report.
That's good.
Captain,
I'm kind of
there
hungry.
is something I have to tell you.
Memory data successfully restored. New equipment can be developed. Craft the wormhole collector. This is needed to carry out the remainder of your mission.
Could use some revival pills, epic medical supplies. Those will be important. Before I do anything, I feel like I could stand to eat. Oh yeah, that's great. I'm not hungry at all now. Thanks to ration. Yep, it's a base builder. We've got a campfire. We've got most of these things. Where are my stations currently? What is this shit? There's just a bunch of garbage here. Can we get rid of this? Please? Okay. These are all the crafting tables. Are they? That's the campfire. Yeah, we'll put the medical thing here. Rotate, please? No. Rotate. There we go. Mobile game energy. Yeah. It's really, I don't know. It's something. I can't wait until the base comes under attack. Oh, they've got the balloon, except it sends you through a wormhole. I know, I thought that was pretty cool too, Hoda. What kind of supplies can I make? Not much, really. The SV coin shop. What is SV coin, Konami? Alright, get this tutorial out of the way. Hey, is this some kind of survive coin? Is this some kind of some kind of purchasable currency? Yup, you can buy cosmetics. Forbidden to wear the Ava suit. Damn, you could be the Joker. The premium boost pass? Ah, shit. I gotta get the 60-day premium boost pass. It's the best value. Additional avatar slot. Yeah, if you want more than one playable character, you gotta pay up 1,000 survive coins. Now, this game costs money, but also there's a microtransaction store. But you know. You know. Dude, I'll take that on. Any wanderer with thrusting weapons? I only have one thrusting weapon right now. Hunt an equid? Like a lamb? Alright, who's hopping on co-op and giving me some praise for getting a stealth kill so I can get some materials cases? So this is, so it's like this. So it's like this. Well, I guess I'll take my orders. I'm not worried about this event. We don't worry about events here. I can make soup, and they want me to. But I'm not ready. I'm assembling a crew. A crew of people to play Metal Gear Survive. You don't really get to play together much, it doesn't seem, but there are co-op missions in some capacity. A marker at a time, that's fine. It's true. If Metal Gear Survive had the asymmetrical multiplayer aspect, you know, maybe we could be seeing some members of the crew. Oh wait, that's just a box. They should remake Metal Gear Survive like how they're gonna remake Xenoblade Chronicles X with the Nintendo Switch 2. They should both be launch titles.
A memory board is nearby. Prepare yourself for what may
Is that a
lie
mouse?
ahead, and then go secure its data.
Get that mouse, get that mouse, get that mouse. Yes. The Switch X, that's true. I'm not gonna eat the gerbil raw. What if I get sick? What if the gerbil gives me food poisoning? I'll eat a cooked gerbil. I'll maybe even cook one into a soup. But I've only got 2. What if I cook one and it inspires me to learn how to make gerbil soup? And then, since I ate the second one raw, I won't be ready to make gerbil soup. You ever think about that? X has a lot of great potential. Unlimited potential, you could say. Sadly, I think some of the valor of the letter X has been taken over recently. I think people are kind of anti-X in the current day, current moment.
From memory board. I will analyze it.
Demand Twitter.
Return to base camp.
They should just do like Mega Man Y. That'd be cool. Yep, that's a Wanderer defeated. That's 200 Kuban energy right there. Oh, the Wanderers are coming. Watch out. I'm ready for it though. Watch out, buddy. Got the fence. That's the freaking fence, brother. Hey, come over here. Yeah, that's a level 2 Wanderer. These guys, they're not... I'm not messing around here. Yeah, this is... I don't know, this is kind of an indescribable feeling for me. As someone who never plays games even remotely like this. Come on. Come over here, make my day. Oh, you don't get stuck on the rock. What are you doing? Another successful mission accomplished by John Snake. How much did I pay for this? I think like $10. I'm not sure. It was on sale like a year ago. Don't throw that fence away. I might need that. I think Steam lets you check. I could probably check my email. Yeah, I gotta buy some survival coins too. $10 is $10. That's more than the price of a hoagie at Wawa Hoagie Fest, which is currently going on. Here, let me check. I went to Wikipedia to check how much I spent on this game for some reason. Let's take a look. Metal Gear Survive. Thank you for your purchase. I bought this I bought this on August 2nd, 2022 for $6. Which is actually the same price as a hoagie at the Wawa Hoagie Fest. As a classic hoagie. So I'm kind of, you know, not bad. I'm getting about the same value as I will out of a hoagie when I buy one later today. Because that's gonna happen. It's 18 currently? Well, they don't do sales like they did back in 2022. $35.99 Canadian? That's crazy. I paid $6 for this 2 years ago. How's the price going up? This game hasn't gotten better since then. But it's on sale, right? It's not just not on sale. I detect that you are hungry. You have to go to the Wawa, Snake. So it's not like one of those things where, like, it's been out so long, they're just like, we're not gonna put this on sale, no one's buying it anymore. That's crazy. That's so much money for this. Wawa has pizza. It's true. I finally, for the first time, saw someone getting the Wawa pizza the other day. I guess I should go back and turn in my mission progress. It's crazy to get a pizza from Wawa, I still think.
Time to analyze the data. Please synchronize your iDroid with me here.
They still have like the little glass COVID shields up at like every Wawa nowadays. So it's like the pizza box barely fits through the opening in that. It was very funny to see. I don't know, I just don't have it in me to try that. It's like, oh, I could get like 2 hoagies for the price of a Wawa pizza.
You can now craft an air tank.
Oh good, I can make an air tank. It's less crazy than a 7-Eleven pizza. They have cooking implements at Wawa. So like, you know, I see how they make a pizza there. Okay, well I did get the big Cheez-It also. But I mean, you know, it was okay. That's fair. That's fair enough, you know? That's fair enough. I'm about to open so many loot crates at once. This will be epic. Yes, yes! Oh, rare titanium alloy? Fuck yes. I kind of want to go to a Wawa, like, now. Gonna light me up every time I get a nameplate. It's fine. Yeah, I'll put the Praying Mantis nameplate on, no problem. Not for the pizza. The thing is, the pizza, it's past the novelty period, right? There's no value in me getting a Wawa pizza now. I'm about to cook and eat a gerbil. Gerbil milk stew, you see that? Takes a gerbil, milk, and an onion. Gerbil is not very filling, it turns out. Kind of low on water. I like purify my water. Oh, I see. Stews recover thirst as well. I know, I don't have 10 milk. If my loot crate rolls were better, maybe I'd have 10 milk. Wawa's, they're all about like ciabatta sandwiches now. That's the new big thing. And they're okay. Ciabatta's kind of like a mid-tier bread. But I mean, they're not serving sandwiches on like baguettes at Wawa, so it's kind of the higher tier bread that you'll be able to get there. Yeah, I'm about to clean some water. Alright, did I like store the bottled water? I need to take them out. Oh, I don't have... I need a hanging pot. Of course. You can't make water without a hanging pot. Damn. That's okay, hold on. As soon as I remember which thing lets you, build here. Maybe it's this one. Yeah, here we go. Can I make a hanging pot? I can't. Not yet. I kind of want to get more of those pierogi chips. I think I only posted about it in Discord, but they're doing the... Hers is doing the annual local flavors type thing. And one of the chip flavors this year is pierogi, which is like a potato thing product to start with. So I guess it just works out. They're pretty good. They're pretty good, but you can't, or at least I've never found them in like a big bag. You just have to get them in the convenience store size bag. They're good. I think it's, I guess because like, you know, it's potato to start with, so they already got the seasoning down for potato product. They're not potato flavored, thank God. I've had the... Hers has sweet corn flavored popcorn, which is vile. Alright. This fence is pretty sturdy, I think. It's a pretty complete fence. That's right, buddy. Come right to the fence. There's so many of them. But with the fence on my side, I can't lose. God, they're breaking the fence. Oh, the fence has fallen. The fence did a great job for me though. It took care of a lot of them. It took care of enough of them that I'm not worried anymore. I need to go back to base if I want to make a new fence though. Alright, see those guys over there are clueless as to my antics. This guy right here is clueless as to my antics. Welcome to stealth kills, buddy. Yeah, if we were in co-op, I think that would have been a pretty praiseworthy stealth kill. Hold on. Hold on. There's more coming. Why don't you come over here? Fight me against this fence. No, they're targeting my fence. They get like magnetized to the fence once they get too close to it. Come here. Come over here. Ooh, pole. How's the durability on my pipe is 50% durable right now. Hey, get over here. Sometimes you just like, I don't know, end up in a situation like this one where I can't help but wonder what the end game was. I'm getting so much Kuban energy. Yeah, well there is no Kojima's vision with this one. This is a glimpse into the world without Kojima's vision. If I had more fences, I would be going crazy with fence placement right now. I really don't have it in me to fight each and every single one of these guys. Like 1v1 though. It should be like Metal Gear Rising, where I could, since I'm up here, I should be able to do a 6 stealth kill on that guy. And John Snake is like, get owned! And then Zandatsu's the Kuban energy out of him. But instead I'm doing this. I need to craft that. It's true. I'm kind of chilling in stealth mode, getting Kuban energy. You know, as we do. Oh, my alarm's going off. I need to drink a bottle of water. I wish I could spend my Kuban energy at Wawa. I'd be able to get like so much monster. Thinking things I get at Wawa, hoagies and monster energy drink. Yep, I'm sneaking. Recently, the Monster Energy has been... They changed the sale promotion price so that it's not 2 for $5. It's buy 2, get 1. Which is a better deal for the money. But I usually don't want to buy 3. So I just haven't been getting it.
Data acquired from memory board. I will analyze it. Return to base camp.
Yeah, there's a refrigerator, but like if I was getting stuff to store for later in the refrigerator, I could go to the grocery store. I'm reading up on this work thing as I slowly become hungrier and thirstier in game. Or maybe I don't, because I'm standing still. I am getting very slowly hungry and thirsty. You can't fuck around in this game. Use a little iron, right? I'm feeling good on Kuban energy though. Feel like I don't have to go on a killing spree over here. Maybe this guy who's just sitting in the corner, clueless. Now that power's back. I've only had a bagel today myself. I'll probably do a later lunch. They didn't hear that. They don't have ears, so how would they know? Oh, that was a successful mission. Hey, this isn't a wooden stick. This is made with a pipe.
You should rest before you're out of gas.
This game should be kind of cool.
Time to analyze the data.
I feel like.
Please
I don't know.
synchronize your
I
items.
walk up here, I'm like, yeah. But then I log into the machine, I'm like, eh.
Partial memory restoration complete. I've also reassembled fragmented data.
With this data
Oh,
recovery,
baby.
you can now use the skill trainer.
Skill
By using the
points.
power of Kuban energy to strengthen your body, you can learn special abilities called skills. They're all beneficial
They had to
you,
do it to
so
you.
try to learn as many as you can.
I'm specking into Survivor. Is this the skill
I detect
machine?
a memory board within the dust.
This
Begin
is-
your search.
So, I guess the gameplay cycle is I just go out and get memory boards and come back. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we do that. That's how we do it out here. Let's see what materials I get. Yeah, some uncommon wheat flour, not bad. It's crazy. It's crazy that that I'm playing this game. I don't know. How did it happen? How did it go down like this? Do not want any flag beacons, I don't think. I think I'll take some more fences though. Maybe a 10-pack. 6-pack. Give me more fences. Oh, you can only hold 6 fences. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, didn't this come out like right after he left? Ooh, the rusty machete. Now this is big. Let's see if this is a game where upgrading a weapon repairs it. You gotta be smart. Yeah, look at that. Smart with your resources. I have to survive out here after all. Can I cook some more gerbil? Maybe I can acquire the skill required to make a pot, a hanging pot. Yeah, I suppose I'll rank up. For 3,000 Kuban energy, which gets me 1 skill point. Wow, 5 endurance or 5 dexterity? That could be good. They're gonna make me drink dirty water. It's so fucked up. I've got to spec into a weapon type. You've got your swing, one-handed, thrust, two-handed, and heavy, of course. But the skills are all the same. Oh shit, it's real, the get owned. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll get the dive attack. This seems pretty, you know, level 2 survivor. It's using a lot of my Kuban energy, but, you know, couldn't hurt to get the 3-hit thrusting combo, maybe. Oh, now I'm doing stuff. Not that hungry. Yup, next we go over here. What's this blue thing? Medium-sized animal detected? I mean, you could certainly use some medium-sized food. I don't have any animal rearing facilities. I'll probably just kill them. Maybe I'll go ahead and... That's a small animal. I don't have any need for small animals here. Out here we go for medium-sized animals. Side mission. Go guy, your meat is mine. They're not the type of thing I needed to hunt for a mission though.
Be sure to steer clear of it for now.
Thank you for the warning. Got some goats to hunt though. Need to headshot that goat. Okay, well, I guess I won't go do that right now. Need an air filter. Think I can craft one of those somewhere. We do love crafting. Oh, it's a dog. Watch out. Holy shit, they're good. Level 1 Grey Wolf.
Your life has dropped. You should secure your immediate surroundings and then heal yourself.
I love crafting so much, you know? There's nothing else I can say about it. Perfect. Those are fake sacks. Dribble.
Being dehydrated will affect your physical abilities.
We drink water in here. They took the pelt out. Or maybe they didn't. Maybe I got it really quickly. Bring it on, buddy. Oh, the one-handed weapon is way better than the spear. For hunting dogs, I guess. Is Killer B killed out here? It's a dog-eat-dog world. In the Middle East, they hunt jackals, and here in Dite, we hunt wolves and a sheep, I guess, is what ended up here. There they are. Clueless. I probably shouldn't kill all the animals. I don't know if animals will come back. This could be a Minecraft situation, where once they're gone, they're hard to come by again. Well, guess we're going back. Need to make that air tank. If I were gonna craft an air tank, where would I do that? Yeah, there we go. Now I'm armed with 1 gallon of air.
You've prepared an air tank. You can now enter the dust.
Having crafted an air tank, you can now operate within the dust. However, the tank is only so big. If the oxygen in it runs out, your life will begin to drop. If you're low
Of
on
course.
oxygen, you can use Kuban energy
Breathe
to
in the
replenish
Kuban
it.
energy.
You can take advantage of this feature from your iDroid.
Eating raw meat is dangerous. Doing so will make you sick, so be sure to cook it properly.
I see, you have to rotate through the recipes, that's why they won't go away. We'll grill up one of each, right? To learn some new recipes. Some soup recipes. Soups are just the superior meal, apparently. I need a fucking pot to make soup in, though. I'm potless. Anything you put in soup could also just be a pizza topping. Interesting thought. I guess it's technically true. If you don't count the broth, if you count the broth as like the pizza base. I don't know, some stuff. Would you put clam on a pizza? I guess you could. But would you? Or like if you're making a rice soup, would you put rice on a pizza? Yep, we're out here. I think there's supposed to be a mask there. I think the mask didn't spawn.
You've entered the dust. It really is like a sea of dust in there, given how thick it is.
Maybe that's because I'm wearing the bandana? I don't know.
Try to remain calm as you go about your search.
Your oxygen will decrease while you're in
How's the
dust.
survival? It's the
Always keep an
strangest
eye on your
game
oxygen gauge.
that I never would have
Another
imagined.
important point. While in the dust, your stamina consumption is greater than normal, so be careful of that as well.
They took all the video game aspects from Metal Gear Solid 5 basically, and took most of them away from you, it seems like.
Is nearby.
But in their place you get to
I'd say you're getting the hang of this routine.
you get to craft and eat and drink food and water and build a base. Well, you could do that in Metal Gear Solid 5 too. I'm told it's a Rust-like. I've never played Rust. I've never really played any survival game, so... Yeah, they took away the guns, and you get to hit people with a pipe instead. And who am I to complain about that? You know, we love pipes.
Access the memory board and secure its data.
I'm kind of chilling, sneaking around these zombies right now. Even if the camera's like weirdly zoomed in on my ass for some reason. But yeah, all I've really done is I came here and now I'm going around to points and doing that, what I did right there. That's been the entire game so far, pretty much.
Data acquired from memory board. I will analyze it. Return to base camp.
They know. Wait, get off the floor. Yeah, John Survive does not have the ass genes. It's gonna get crazy when they start giving the zombies guns. I'm sure that's when stuff will really start going down. going not back? I'm a little lost. Go.
You're clear of the dust. Since you're no longer in it, you are no longer on oxygen.
No longer on oxygen, thank God.
And don't worry, your oxygen supply will be replenished automatically when you return to base camp.
It's gonna be so crazy though when I can finally boil water thanks to the hanging pot. Remember, like I said earlier, I'm under a moral and legal obligation to finish this game. It's on my 10 list, which I'm forbidden to make changes to.
Time to analyze the data. Please synchronize your iDroid with me here.
What was the other option? It could have been anything. But I'm gaming. I've played Quest 64. I don't know if this game has an end. I have to assume that there's an ending at some
Captain,
point.
there
There's a
is one item
story.
to report.
Surely there's
Regarding
some
the
type
latest
of ending.
recovery,
Hang on a minute, you mind? There's something I've been thinking about. The body of that Charon Corps member. The one you got the damaged air tank from. He'd been
Yeah,
shot.
there's a fight to finish.
Needless to say, we haven't seen any wanderers with guns. Meaning, he had to have been killed by a person. Right? What's that all about?
That is unclear. All we can say is that if people are killing each other here, that is an illogical thing to do.
My point is, these incidents don't make sense. If my theory is correct... forget it. Sorry for butting in. Continue with what you were gonna say.
Getting back to the report, Captain. The data you recovered revealed the location of a wormhole transporter. Wormhole transporters are devices utilizing wormhole technology, which enable instant transportation between two distant points.
2 points. So we can use this thing to get home?
Right.
Unfortunately, the wormhole we can generate with this device
Oh, of
is
course.
structurally different from the one needed
Wrong
to return
wormhole,
home.
buddy.
Therefore, it can only be used for transporting matter within this world. Nevertheless, this device should allow us to
What's the
explore
story?
a much
So-
greater area than before, while maintaining base camp
After
as our
the fall
base
of Mother Base,
operations.
when the boss was escaping and everything, the camera panned away in the main game, but actually a wormhole opened up behind them and sucked some dudes in. Including John
Currently, all
Snake,
devices are offline. To use
whose
them,
arm
you'll
got
need to access
zombified
them
when that
directly
happened.
and restart their systems.
And so Good Luck has sent John Snake here to investigate the Kuban energy and the zombies who are sometimes infiltrating the
Despite
world, the
potential
real
danger,
world, not the
we should
wormhole
bring
world.
these devices back online in order to increase our area of operations.
When I lay it out, it sounds silly. Yeah, it's a little silly
In the blink of an eye. To facilitate
as it
future
comes to.
exploration, I suggest you reactivate this one.
I took the liberty of marking its predicted location on the map. Open your
Yep, we've got
iDroid
fast
to
travel.
see where this is.
wooden fence, advanced weapon workbench. Where's campfire with pot? Wonder if I can like move stuff. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, I can. Is it like... Okay, it behooves me to deconstruct garbage. I'm getting stuff from it. Alright, the garbage has been deconstructed. Time to establish some advanced workbenches. This was the regular bench. Regular weapon workbench. One of those is the regular weapon bench. I'm gonna put the advanced workbench right behind it. Surely this won't be annoying. Okay, I guess I can only still make the regular thing here. I guess I don't need the regular weapon workbench in that case. Oh well. It's there. They're both there now. I know, I can't hang up a pot. But you know, I can... I can activate a wormhole. I guess I'm just activating the wormhole tunnel. It's not a big deal. I'll turn those on in case I get them. I'm gonna have so many benches to work at. Look, it's my Steam friends. None of you guys have... None of you guys play Metal Gear Survive? We could be squad mates. I wonder if the dust will go away, or if I'm just permanently just like have a kind of annoying to traverse zone. I should just cook all the animals. No big deal. I do hope I'll... I hope I'll get a way to clear the dust. Well, they did say the dust is just like a border. There's dust-free zones beyond it. We'll see how true that holds. Gotta meet your maker. Oh god, they got me. Sheep brain? Legendary sheep brain? That might be epic. Purple might be epic. I'm not familiar with the traditional color-based weapon system.
Reactivate the wormhole transporter.
Get me like a big vacuum,
The
Metal Gear
transporter
vac.
coming back online will attract the enemy's attention, so stay alert.
Of course, I have to defend my base.
We were a little slow off the mark in informing you of this. Before you activate the transporter, be sure you're ready to defend it.
And I'm feeling pretty ready to defend it.
There are two ways to open a container. You can spend time carefully opening it so you don't alert nearby enemies. Or you can open it quickly, though any enemies that are within earshot will hear you. In other words, you can unlock it, or you can destroy it. We'll leave that decision to you, Captain.
Okay, thanks team. Well, I'll open it this way, I think. Yeah, quickly, but it's like a whole system. You have to hit it like so many times. Oh, it's the recipe for a survival bow. I'm ready to Metal Gear survive. I'm not sure where purple is epic comes from, where the standard item rarity in video games comes from. I'd think either WoW or like Diablo 2. But you know, I haven't played either of those games, so I couldn't tell you which. Rare in D2 is yellow. Okay, different system. It's all WoW. You do still see the Diablo colors some places though, if that's the case.
The enemy has been drawn to the energy surge. Defend the transporter until the reactivation process
Oh, the
is
enemy. Legendary is purple. It's legendary and epic separate, I see. I know. They've been doing the alert noise every time you get seen, which I mean is accurate to how it happens, but gotta place a second fence that I can sneak around. They're destroying the fence. My beautiful fence. Hey, 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 get the fuck off this fence. There's so many of you, what the fuck? Get fenced. I think there's probably a ton coming from behind me. Oh god. Oh, it's over. It's so over. I can't have squad mates. This is single player. There's like a separate thing for multiplayer missions. Mission failed. We're back.
Activate the wormhole transporter and expand the area you can search.
I took the liberty of marking its predicted location on the map.
Oh, I lost my goods.
Open your iDroid to see where this is.
My recipes. Need a berry. Just one. Legendary sheep brain. Maybe it'll still be there when I swing around. Can't run. That costs stamina. Be careful with that. That's crazy. They put so many guys at me. That the double fence ended up being a huge problem. Maybe I can make some more defensive measures to bring. The double fence was like a huge problem though, because they all just got stuck on the fence and then came in a huge burst. Let's see. What else can we get here? I was really hoping I could make, like... I don't know. The things with barbed wire on them. I'll get some barricades. Why not? Make a real stronghold. I can't run. I'll get tired. Alright, here's the sheep. I gotta kill it with the machete. I already kind of fucked up the order, you know. no legendary brain this time because I made the little fences. It's so over. What's even the point? Why even continue without my legendary sheep's brain?
Reactivate the wormhole transporter. The transporter coming back online will attract the enemy's attention, so stay alert.
Our apologies.
Maybe I just need to, you know, keep it alive for so long and then it'll destroy everything in like a big explosion. In which case I could just put up a bunch of fences.
There are two ways to open a container. You can spend time carefully opening it so you don't alert nearby enemies. Or you can open it quickly, though any enemies that are within earshot will hear you. In other words, you can unlock it, or you can destroy it. We'll leave that decision to you, Captain.
Alright, how we doing this? I'm thinking more fences would be nice. However, I can't really get around this fence. Oh, I can. I'm thinking quad fences over here. Don't even worry about it. Get some small barricades up over here. Don't even worry about it. This guy's alive. We'll just kill you now. And I'll take your Kuban energy. How am I looking on fences? If I just put a ton of fences around, I think honestly, they'll just be drawn to the fences. And they'll like go crazy. We gotta knock down these fences. That seems to be how they do it anyway. So if I like double fence right here, that's crazy. But it'll work. Probably. And a little barricade, just in case I need to make like a last stand. Yeah, it's pretty heavily fortified. But you know, you do what you gotta.
The enemy has been drawn to the energy surge. Defend the transporter until the
I have a drink of
reactivation
water
process
while I'm
is
at it.
complete.
little snack, maybe snack on a carrot. They'll be helpless. Yeah, you gotta stay hydrated in this heat. Not really sure how hot it is in the Dite. Due to it being a different dimension. I imagine it's kinda hot though.
Keep an eye on your remaining oxygen. Captain, supply yourself with oxygen by using Kuban energy.
I gotta supply myself with oxygen using the Kuban energy. Ought to do that now. How are we doing? They got through one fence over here. They're already at the fences. Hey, hey, hey! Yeah, you better clip through the floor, assholes. You're not supposed to be on this side. They're bypassing my defenses.
Your life is dangerously low. However you do it, please heal yourself quickly.
I only have to hope that the transporter is surviving. It's surviving. It's Metal Gear surviving. Mission accomplished.
The wormhole transporter has been reactivated. Objective complete. Please return at once.
Yeah, they're telling me to heal. I've got like near zero healing materials. They ignored this fence completely. I guess that makes sense. It doesn't really lead anywhere. Yeah, I survived. I Metal Gear survived.
With the transporter
Did lose my
reactivated,
legendary
you
sheep's
can now
brain.
move more
It's
quickly
true.
and safely. Should you discover other transporters during your searches, I recommend reactivating them as well.
The teleportation of matter. Who'd have thought this kind of technology exists? But now that I've seen this, I know I'm right.
Right about what?
How a group like the Charon Corps, who were this advanced, got wiped out. It wasn't wanderers. It was people. Though whether it was some kind of internal conflict or an outside force, I don't know.
That is illogical. As we discussed before, in an environment such as Dite's, there can be no advantage to humans working against one another.
After all, you and the captain were technically members of opposing forces. Yet here you are working together.
Of course.
Yeah, well, people don't always do the smart thing. And I make no promises I won't shoot the captain in the back if I have to.
What the hell?
Look, you just watch out. If we do come across survivors here, do not let your guard down. Same goes with me.
Maybe Majambo. It was all to explain that one little detail.
I detect a large mass within the wormhole.
Oh god, a large mass.
Object form analyzed. It's a military helicopter. Control has been lost. At this rate, it will crash. I've marked the presumed crash site on the map.
You might come across some supplies or even survivors.
I'm intrigued.
Why don't you go take a look?
Captain, go and investigate the helicopter crash site.
Wait, I'm against that. Say we're going to scavenge supplies. We should scope it out for a while before moving in, right?
Your proposal is extremely illogical. Taking into account crash trajectory, fuselage damage level, and other factors, the chances of survival currently stand at approximately 11.2%. This will decrease by 3% every hour. The sooner we check for survivors, the better.
Survivors are the problem. You feel like having this conversation again?
But securing personnel will be essential to completing the mission.
That's true.
Well, I guess that's that. You're the captain. It's your call.
I have updated the situation report.
It's not that you don't raise a valid point, Mr. Reeve, but this is part of the mission. You should go and investigate the crash site.
Reeve, if you want to complain, you should start like doing something instead of sitting around the camp. That's all I'm thinking. Yup, it's the survival bow. I guess a bow and arrow, you know, it's a ranged weapon. It's better than not having one of those. I don't have materials to make med spray. Can't level that thing up. Or, you know, work that. How did I only craft one? Trying to keep my full repertoire of fences here. I'll make a bow. Why not? Why would they give me a bow if I wasn't meant to make one? Oh, wow. I must unlock colors. To customize your gear, you need to unlock colors. Sadly, I haven't. Guess I'm off team pipe. On team machete, bow and arrow. You should. It should be that way. I wish to respec to lose the pipe skill. No, I shan't be granted that option. Yeah, give me the sprint swing. Why not? I'll learn all types of survival skills. Oh, it's epic. Well, cook up some gerbil, I guess. I'm thinking about the soup. The soups, as it is. But, like, it seems like I'm not getting this soup pot anytime soon. I'll save the sheep in case I want to make sheep soup. I'll go ahead and check out this fallen helicopter. I do want to go out and obtain some lunch, some Wawa, as it is. Do one more mission. Make one more expedition into the dust. I'm a little worried about my oxygen status. Since I have to use Kuban crystals to get more oxygen. I'm gonna have to, you know, do some of this, right? Clueless. I like how John Snake screams when he does the stealth takedown. It's a nice detail. That really lets you know they were not cooking. Is that a bowl? Did I put that over my campfire? Perhaps? I don't know where I am right now. I'm off the beaten path. I wouldn't say they never made soup. They
multiple wanderers. Approach with caution.
didn't seem to have a handle on how easy it is to have a bowl. For gameplay reasons. Excuse me? Could you not come for me? You don't even see me. Turn around. Thank you, computer. I know my life has dropped. It's okay. Oh, retrievable arrow. Yeah, I'll take that whole computer. Why not? Finally, the bat recipe. Oh, they know. They know. They know. No big deal though. I'm moments away from getting dust lung, but I'm sure that's fine.
Just a moment. There is a vehicle near the helicopter. It appears to be an ambulance. It seems as though they've arrived here from the same location. Also, from the equipment of the helicopter's passengers, we determined their affiliation. They were soldiers with XOF.
I don't think she's gonna make it.
If the target dies, the mission will have been for nothing. Please consider the target's safety as well.
Okay. It's kind of a dangerous place, though. You know, I think they might be on to me. Yep, they know.
Pay attention to your stamina. You should rest before you're out of gas.
Clueless. I'm out of here. Oh god, it door. Hurry up, pick the lock, pick the lock.
Captain.
Where's the last save?
Dare say.
Survive has failed. I should have just picked them all off with the bow and arrow. Damn.
I've marked the predicted
They got me.
location. Take a look at the map.
Well, I've at least made everything I wanted this time. I just gotta walk back over. No big deal. Yeah, I figured. I figured it would be go back to base and start the mission over, basically. What can be done? Ain't a big deal. It's just bonus time for the stream. And a little more time hanging out, yeah? We're out here. The sandwich isn't going anywhere. Hoagie Fest won't end in the next, like, 20 minutes. I'll leave those guys this time. Honestly, a little Kuban energy and like some rubber and iron, not a big deal. I can get that easy from a loot crate.
I've also identified multiple wanderers. Approach with caution.
Right, sorry, sneaking uses your stamina in this game, which is kind of the most insane decision they could have possibly made. Like, actually, what were they thinking with that one? In reality, I guess it takes energy to sneak, but like, you're making your stealth survival crafting game. I know you can walk. Walking does not provide the benefits of sneaking. It actually does? Okay, well, I don't know what they were thinking then. That's crazy too. Damn, yeah, they actually just still don't notice you, even if you're not sneaking. Maybe they're a little better at not becoming clueless. This time I eat a little cooked. We'll go with a gerbil. We'll go with grilled Nubian. I'm not messing around. If that fire's hot. Yes, it is. There was one more. Yeah, it must have stepped into the fire.
Also, from helicopter's passengers, we've determined their affiliation. They were soldiers with XOF.
Alright. 30 shots is not necessarily enough to kill everything here. Especially when they don't die to one blast. But it acts as a great distraction.
Remaining oxygen. Captain, supply yourself with oxygen by using Kuban
That's actually
energy.
very good.
You can supply yourself with oxygen from your iDroid. If the target dies, the mission will begin for
Oh shit. They knew. They know.
Pay attention to your
Wait, the
stamina.
door's right there. Go.
You should rest before you're out of gas.
They don't know. They don't know. That was close. Alright, honk shoe, honk shoe. I can 1v1 this guy, no problem. They saw me 1v1 him, but it's okay, that door's gonna hold. Those guys up there I'm not concerned about either, it's fine. Oh! You got a sneaky guy. This woman is dying. Yeah, I don't need every detail about the game. I'm sure there's many possibilities to approach this mission.
Your life has dropped.
My life is dropped.
You should secure your immediate surroundings and then heal yourself.
We get out of this one. I'll eat a little gerbil. I don't think it'll help me much. Oh yeah, I'm chilling now. Chilling, but it's a new teleporter mission, which isn't great. Where is it?
The enemy has been drawn to the energy surge. Defend the transporter until the reactivation process is complete.
Let's go fences. Let's go fences. Hey, who are you? Excuse me, buddy. Yeah, these guys basically suck. Fences are good, they do great work. I will be taking my arrow back. This poor woman is just fucking dying, but it's okay. Yeah, fences are crazy. But you gotta be careful still.
Thank you. That helped.
Yep, it helped.
What's your name?
Miranda. Oh. Yeah. I remember. It was just like any other night. I was out on a call with the doctor when we lost contact with the hospital. We drove back as fast as we could, but the hospital was on fire. And if that wasn't hard enough to believe, a moment later, there was a light in the sky. It sucked our ambulance into it with us in it. Somehow, we survived, but then the doctor started acting strangely. Saying it out loud, it all sounds so ridiculous. Like any of that actually happened, right?
No, what you experienced actually happened. I saw the same thing in the sky. And I was here, just like you.
Where is here?
They call it Dite.
They call it Metal Gear
Put it simply,
Survive.
it's a world in another dimension. A world destroyed by some unknown parasite.
Wait, unknown parasite? So when the doctor looked different and attacked me after we got here...
Yeah. We call humans that get infected by it Wanderers.
And there's no cure?
Apparently not. Once you end up like that, you're just a living corpse. Only thing you can do for him is kill him. That goes for your friends, too.
You're sure about that? You guys don't look like doctors to me. Maybe a team of specialists could...
No, we're just as good as doctors,
If anyone could
actually.
have done something about this, this place would still be standing, wouldn't it?
Maybe they just lack certain advances in medicine. And like you said, they're still living. Perhaps if we try to communicate with them with a little persistence,
She's so
we can get through
cooked.
to them.
Their entire top head is missing.
Look, your ridiculous theories are an insult to every one of them we've had to put down. Trying to take some moral high ground will do jack squat for you here. If you want...
Without morals, we're no different from them.
Alright, that's so true.
Take off your shirt.
What?
You're injured, aren't you? Your breathing is off. You might have a fractured rib. I should take a look at you.
We're just
What are you
like
waiting for?
the
If you want to
zombies.
stay alive, keep quiet and do what I tell you.
Maybe the real villains are the people. Oh, farming is available? Now we're playing a crafting survival game.
To make effective use of our labor source, you should assign crew members to units. Come and assign crew members here.
I will assign crew members. I'm going to do this the smart way though. Since it's lunchtime, I'm wrapping up the stream. I'm not going to touch any of these machines so that when I come back, I remember all the things I have to do. The temptation to get rid of the yellow something's gonna happen marker is high, but if I don't touch it, I'll remember do something at all these places, and if I do touch it now, I will not. But yeah, it's Hoagie time. Remember, Hoagie Fest is ongoing at Wawa right now. They should be sponsoring me. But I'll tell you this information for free. But yeah. I guess you just save and quit at this thing. I'll return at some point. There will be more Metal Gear Survive. It's kind of fun. It's weird. It's kind of fun. Yeah, I'll see y'all later. Have a good one. Take care. Maybe get a nice hoagie yourself.